Have you ever wondered how a car weighing thousands of pounds stops so quickly when you press the brake pedal? The answer lies in a clever system that uses hydraulic pressure, brake fluid, and friction. Today, we're going to see how a drum brake works and how all its components work together to stop a vehicle safely. Many modern cars use disc brakes in the front wheels, but drum brakes are still commonly used in the rear wheels. They are simple, durable, and cost-effective, which is why many manufacturers still use them today. To understand how drum brakes work, let's first look at the main components involved in the braking system. These include the brake pedal, master cylinder, brake fluid, brake lines, wheel cylinder, brake shoes, brake drum, return springs, backing plate, and brake adjuster. The process begins when the driver presses the brake pedal. The brake pedal acts like a lever and multiplies the force applied by the driver. The pedal is connected to an important component called the master cylinder. Inside the master cylinder is a piston and a chamber filled with brake fluid. When the driver presses the brake pedal, the piston moves forward and compresses the brake fluid, creating hydraulic pressure. This pressurized brake fluid then travels through sealed tubes called brake lines. Brake fluid is very important because liquids cannot easily be compressed, allowing force from the brake pedal to be transmitted efficiently to the wheels. At the wheel, the brake line connects to a component called the wheel cylinder. Inside the wheel cylinder are two small pistons. When hydraulic pressure reaches the wheel cylinder, these pistons move outward. The pistons push two curved components called brake shoes. These brake shoes are covered with a high-friction material. When the brake shoes are pushed outward, they press against the inside surface of the brake drum. The brake drum is attached to the wheel, which means it rotates whenever the wheel rotates. When the brake shoes press against the inside of the rotating drum, friction is created. This friction slows down the rotation of the drum and the wheel, eventually bringing the vehicle to a stop. When the driver releases the brake pedal, the hydraulic pressure inside the system decreases. Strong return springs pull the brake shoes back to their original position. This allows the brake drum and the wheel to rotate freely again. All of these components are mounted on a strong metal plate called the backing plate. The backing plate supports the entire drum brake assembly and keeps all the parts properly aligned. Over time, the brake shoes wear down due to friction. To maintain proper braking performance, the system includes a brake adjuster that automatically adjusts the position of the shoes so they remain close to the drum, so the next time you press the brake pedal, remember that a simple but powerful hydraulic system is working behind the scenes. From the master cylinder and brake fluid to the brake shoes and drum, every component works together to slow down and stop your vehicle safely. If you enjoyed this simple stick figure explanation, consider liking the video and subscribing for more easy engineering animations.